Daydreamers, are you ready? And welcome back to Tintin Reporter, Cigars of the Pharaoh. We ended up in a tomb full of people. Now, let's see if they real or fake.
Oh, great snakes! What's this?
It's called Meet the Mummy. Now, I'm gonna keep it honest with y'all. I have played this. I was trying to record this episode before, and I guess the camera wasn't recording, so here we are again.
Huh. The professor told me about this goddess, Bastet. You don't like her, do you? He told me that originally she was
Got
not
people
a cat,
looking at you.
but a lion.
That's what those was really for too. Spying on people.
But then the ancient Egyptians tamed cats and made her look more of their time.
Y'all know a dog got an extra sense though. Also, look at this picture. Oh, this cat was curvy, wasn't it?
This doesn't look like an ancient mummy. G.H. Carnevale. Wait. Where have I heard that name before? Oh no! That's incredible! The professor was right about the curse of the Pharaoh. These are archaeologists that desecrated the tomb. Oh, poor souls. They paid dearly for their discovery.
They had to... Look at this. He can't even fit in the casket. They had to cut the top part off. And if you notice, they all wearing glasses or they all got beards and mustache. This guy got a bow tie on. Let's get this episode done and over with.
I think that's what the professor called an ankh.
Ain't. Look at this. They even made casket for us.
Why are these ones empty? Professor Sarcophagus! No way. It can't be. Snowy, we must get out of here at any cost.
You know, I heard somewhere that Tintin looked like a
What is this doing among
15,
the
16-year-old. I mean, don't forget the settings of this movie. Well, the game or the movies or the cartoons was like back in the, 60s or 80s?
What is this? Some kind of hook?
So he was practically a grown man around this time period. Make sure I'm not forgetting nothing.
Even more of these strange-looking cigars. We're onto something, Snowy. I can feel it. Look, a trail of wax
You know, when I
stems.
seen that, I thought that was something else.
To preserve the mummies?
That just did not look right at the
They
time.
look recent, though. Another ankh, a symbol of life, according to the professor, looks like an altar for mummified animals, the pets of Pharaoh Kih-Oskh, perhaps.
I mean, that is kind of messed up though. I bet you some of them pets, they was alive before they killed them. Because the master died, they had to be buried along with him. Well, some people have that belief.
It's odd how they sometimes portray the dog god Anubis as a real dog and, other times, as a human with a dog head.
And now you know. But yeah, like some people had wives that would have to get buried with the king. Because like you marry forever, but like that. Some people had pets.
How strange. The wax trail seems to continue under this solid wall.
So yeah,
Interesting.
So we have to get these right here to look like the pictures. They gotta mimic the pictures. Go ahead and get this. Oh yeah, first we gotta put the parts that we picked up in their hands. And I already forgot. Oh, just a minute. The croak, and the ankh. So we got the ankh on the outside and the flail on the inside. And basically it's gotta mimic that. Found something that's perfect. If we take this one, rotate it to inside, really. Do the same thing. So speaking of, if I'm right, this video should be out on a Friday, so Black Friday. So happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Might be late, but late is better than never.
Goodness, a secret passage.
I am curious though, like, no, did you have a big feast or a small feast, knowing how much things cost around here nowadays? I mean, I was still able to buy a turkey though, but did you eat a turkey or did you eat ham? Or a small chicken, let's just say that.
It has a leak, so that's where all that paraffin wax came from.
I mean, some people probably bought their chicken from KFC or Popeyes. I see they were selling turkeys or ate something like turkeys.
Huh. Seems like it's some kind of shipping schedule with tides and timetables. The handwriting is pretty sloppy. The word Sereno keeps coming up.
Sereno.
Sereno.
This thing's still in the corner loading or something.
I'm not an archaeologist, but that doesn't look like an ancient door.
I swear, when the game overheats, it overheats. What's this?
They took the head. Vandals.
So they was to getting that money. Here, we need this crowbar. Let's just say it's about to come in handy. Hopefully the game don't freeze up on somebody.
Seems like an air duct. Of course. It's so people can breathe in here.
Look at this one
Hello?
too.
Can anyone hear me? Hello?
Why would you be saying stuff? Yeah, he a man, but he do be acting kind of kiddish, huh?
Ugh, it's closed. But what if I had a lever?
This man need to start lifting some weights or something. He be out of breath. No way to be breathing like that. Florfina. Is that how you pronounce it?
It's the same symbol. Identical to the one outside. And the boxes are full of the same cigars.
Is it really that bad to be smuggling cigars?
Maybe the answer to this mystery lies in... What's going on, Snowy?
I guess this person just didn't care no more, huh?
Trapped! We need to find a way out of here.
Y'all already know the quick time action's coming.
Smoke! Makes me feel dizzy.
And they got the dog too.
No. Breathe.
Dog was the first one out, Snowy. Yeah, this scene right here was really trippy too. I'm gonna just look at the color of it. You should know that you was in a dream.
Was full of gas.
That man got some of that
Dreamt
good
of the
smoke.
beetle. Forget it. It's not coming back.
That man had that good gas though. Look at this.
Snowy!
Oh, here we go.
Snowy, jump off that beetle! It could be dangerous!
I didn't think he would listen and actually jump off the beetle.
Flying thieves?
Where do you think you're going, boy?
We still have plenty of unoccupied sarcophagi.
Sarcophagus. That does not even sound right.
No thanks.
Sound like vampires in that.
The name of Sophocles Sarcophagus will be remembered by future generations.
Or maybe when you go to work,
Professor, is that you? Can you hear me?
you go to work, be hearing that, or go to jail, be hearing fast blood and fresh meat and all that.
Professor, where are you?
I,
Let me focus, let me focus.
Sarcophagus, will be the first Egyptologist to reveal this to the world.
Professor!
It's about to be long. I'm pressing A. Come on now.
This must be a bad dream. It looks so real.
Okay, that's my bad. That's my bad.
Prepare to die.
Oh, this that good gas though.
You certainly deserve.
What? What's the film?
You are evil as a weasel.
Come on now. Come on now. You gotta get everything right, don't you?
Catch. Did you lose your papyrus again, Professor?
I lost my beard.
What?
Why is this man talking to the ghost types? I don't know what he's tripping off of.
I think he stole somebody's beard.
Why would I want to steal someone's beard?
Then why are you running?
Kidding me?
Because...
Alright. Oh,
I don't know!
just that type of game where you can't really die.
This place is messing with my
Easily
mind.
fell off.
You won't escape, thief.
But I'm not a thief. I'm Tintin, and I'm a mummy.
A reporter.
I mean, I'm a sailor.
A sailor? A sailor?
Ooh,
I mean, I'm a... Who was I?
Where we going?
What's happening? Snowy, that's it. I'm chasing Snowy.
Hallucinating and everything.
Snowy, we have got to get out of here before we go completely insane. Get
late
off
for
of
that.
that beetle right now.
Snowy's still riding that beetle.
Excuse me, I
Maybe
hope
at
I'm
the
not
end,
disturbing
y'all.
your eternal rest.
That would be scary though.
Anubis? Snowy, I finally reached you. Gotcha.
That would be scary seeing that big giant thing like that. I don't know why I keep forgetting to turn that off.
Snowy!
It is kind of loud though. Who is the baby?
Happened. Self being mummified. What is happening to me? No, not that. Never.
I'm pretty much sure that they just carrying them. Well, that's some good smoke.
I can only
see.
imagine what happened while Snowy and I were unconscious. They must have carried us from the desert to the coast inside sarcophagi and boarded us onto a ship. Then, I guess they threw us overboard. But I doubt it was part of the plan. Too much trouble to get rid of our bodies.
I swear they look like the dudes off the movie.
The day I find out who those crooks were, they'll be in trouble.
It looks like they straight from the movie.
Professor Sarcophagus!
Pleasant weather we're having, isn't it?
This guy. He just got swept in the storm.
It was the end. But then...
Finally got that blue sweater on, huh?
Snowy? Snowy! You're alive! But where are we? A Bedouin tent? But we were about to be struck by a giant wave.
And then, the captain of this ship rescued you, and I brought you to my tent. Tea?
No, who doesn't love tea? I think I prefer cold tea over hot, though.
I'm Sheikh Patrash Pasha, an admirer of your many adventures.
So he a fan.
My many adventures?
Of course, you're Tintin, the fearless reporter. And this is Snowy. He never left your side. I'm so honored to meet you. I bet you're having an exciting adventure. Please tell me.
Exciting.
I love a good story above all.
Ancient tomb, marvelous frame, met sarcophagus.
Well, I discovered the lost tomb of the ancient Pharaoh Kih-Oskh. And then I kept finding these cigars with this funny symbol.
A circle with 2 dots and a twisted line
You've seen it?
on a crate sent in a caravan from the city of Aberdeen.
Then I must go to Aberdeen.
It's all the way through the desert. But I could give you a horse.
But that's so... I mean, how could I ever pay you back?
What about a memory of this happy encounter, like a portrait of me with you and Snowy?
I had to make sure my microphone was on.
For a horse?
You
It's a
never
deal.
know with these recordings, huh?
But if I have to appear in the drawing, then I must find someone who can draw us all.
Well, now we gotta go and find a whole bunch of people.
Noble Sheikh?
Yes, my friend.
Shake. I mean, gee, can't even back out of it.
No, it would take a few days, and equipment that I don't have right here.
Not like it
Thanks,
is
but
now,
no.
huh?
I prefer a nice drawing, just like the ones from your adventures.
You can easily just take a flick, take a pic, put your phone, and he could have it right then and there. But back then, I'll be back. He comes up later, much later. Well, not that late. Oh yeah, let's take a look at the horse.
Hi, friend. My name's Tintin. How would you like to take me to Aberdeen? Good horsey.
Yeah, this horse is kind of depressed from his last
I
master.
just need to give your master a drawing, and then we'll go to Aberdeen. Yes, it'll be fun.
This guy, he's selling stuff
Hello, sir.
or trading
Are you
it.
perchance a painter? I need...
Very pleased to meet you, good sir. I am Senor Oliveira de Figueira from Lisbon.
He's
Delighted.
a salesman.
How come you...
Please allow me to assist you, sir, should there be anything you need.
Well, I
can provide an unbeatable price for any item you should require. My prices will astonish you.
So what I need is this compass and that notebook. Once again, I can't back out until I go through everything.
A brand new sea journal. Its cover, made of oiled leather, will keep the pages dry. It's perfecto to keep a memory of your travels.
That's a lovely journal, but I'm penniless.
Oh, I'm always open to barter, good sir. A trade for any object of a similar value. I accept anything. Ah, the heat in this place. My kingdom for some refreshment.
The compass is messed up. That's all y'all kind of get out of that. It's a bad compass. There's no reason talking to him. Still can't understand why he on top of the ship cooking.
Well, hello, young Sinbad. Slept well?
Yes. Thanks for rescuing me, Captain.
Don't mention it.
And this
Now,
guy with the
what can I do?
jaw, he kind of seems suspicious more than anything.
I'm looking for someone who can draw.
Well, I am a bit of an artist myself.
I could be
To
reading
pass
into
time
it
at
too
sea, I
much.
draw some fine charcoal pictures.
Could you do one now?
I'll need some paper and a pencil. I lost mine in a storm a few days ago.
So, what's our heading?
Yeah, I can't back out.
South by southeast. We'll make a stop tomorrow on the Arabian coast. We'll get some water and continue our trip to Yemen.
All this dialogue is important.
boyo. I'm going to show you who's the champ.
Why this guy's nose like that? I guess he must be, what is it, seasickness or something? I mean, this man using a spoon to play with him.
There they go again, eh? If only they would lose that stupid coconut for good.
Now let's see how I did this. Wait, how is it my fault? You know, the first time I played this, he the one who said it was my fault, and he told me to get away. I got to get that compass. Trying to remember how I got it. Why would you put the tea in your pocket like that? So give him the tea to refresh him.
Here, drink this.
Let me
It
drink
will
some coffee
refresh you.
myself.
Obrigadissimo, my good sir. May I offer you an article of your whim in exchange?
They didn't block this scupper. The coconut could fit through there. What if the ship leaned over to this side?
Okay, there we go, there we go. So go talk to him now.
Ahoy, helmsman! Could you turn the ship to port side a little bit?
This ain't no toy, kid. We keep a straight heading. Straight on till we spot land.
That man been smoking some cigars. You know he been smoking.
Can I get the broken compass in exchange for the tea I gave you?
Of course, you mean the reverse polarity compass, a fully functional alternative pointing device. When a Portuguese makes a deal, it's a deal.
I mean, now overall, except for this moment, who will really need something like that?
What do you think about this compass?
Looks like a nice piece of... Well, I'll be...
What's wrong?
According to this, we've been off course all this time. Hey, my coconut! My soup!
As you heard, there's no more soup, so I guess there's no food for tonight.
According to the sun, we should be... That thing is broken!
Well, it's got reverse polarity. That's what I was trying to tell you. I'm sorry.
Why, you little prankster! Luckily, we'll be back on course soon. But don't you try to do anything like this again. You hear me?
No way. I mean, not everybody have a good personality like that. He think it's funny though. But in this day and age, somebody would have been mad or to cuss him out. Might even try to fight him. Okay, let me get this umbrella.
I think I know who needs this.
This man just left the umbrella there.
Here, now you might have some shade.
It's a fine piece. Oak handle.
He know what
British
he was looking at.
craftsmanship. Very valuable indeed. Ah. Oh, what a shrewd negotiator you are.
Even though the shade is
Have you ever
okay,
thought of
wouldn't you still
working
be
as a
hot?
Salesman?
That's kind, but I'm happy working as a reporter.
Please choose any item of equal value in exchange.
You know what I
I'll
want.
take the Sea Journal then.
Yours it is.
And he got pearls hanging up too.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I never did look at the top part. Now they won't let
Here,
me get the
a
code.
brand new sea journal.
Oh, and a fine piece it is. You bartered it from Oliveira? Cunning lad.
He really happy about that, ain't he?
How lucky. The soup extinguished the coals before they could start a fire. This to draw?
Well, it's not my old pencil, but it will do. Right, here we go, young man. Time to make some art. Keep still now. I need to capture the image.
Can it be a funny picture? After all, Tintin's adventures are funny.
I'll try my best. Now then, you two hold still, please.
Now, he said they funny, but knowing what Tintin be going through, I don't think they that
let's
funny.
see the day of our meeting.
The Sheikh was so happy that he even gave me a bag full of money.
That was not the same cub.
Then, Senor Oliveira da Figueira helped me select the finest and most essential of his goods. It was a pity that I had to leave all of it on the ship, but
Look at the top
at least I
hat
made
from.
the crew happy.
Actually, where did the doghouse
The
come
next
from?
morning, as the ship approached the Arabian coast, I said goodbye to the captain and hoped to see him again. Maybe I shouldn't have hoped for that. We trekked into the desert,
You see how he said
completely
that?
unaware of what was in store for us.
Yeah, that captain gonna come back in the game down the line. Just wait.
Huh? What's... Dear me, those people need help. Let's go, Altair. Full speed ahead. Help! Have
I
mercy!
was so happy to see him with a gun. Until he did this,
Leave her
though.
alone, you cowards!
Turn around, using him like a bat.
Don't worry, miss. You'll have no more to fear from those brutes.
Cut! Oh,
No, what I don't get is how he didn't know that she wasn't really a part of the area or something. This man is still trying to propose over there.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that...
we'll have to reshoot the whole thing now!
You ruined my entrance. Wait. It's a Randolfo Bertolino fan. So clingy. Security!
Who is the pea-brain who stopped the... You!
Mr. Rastapopoulos?
How did he think I was a fan
I'm
or
really
something?
sorry.
Where did she come from?
We are even. I owe you an apology for what happened on the cruise ship. Come, let's talk in my tent.
He's acting very
And the
suspicious.
rest of you, get back to work! Make the most of it, my reporter friend. I almost never do interviews.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop after this.
You're shooting a real mega production.
An epic super scope blockbuster production. Standard for Cosmos Pictures.
And you've come to Arabia to shoot it?
I've got business in Kemed. Only the amateurs shoot in Hollywood.
I mean, the way you're looking at it is true. Think about all the Steven Spielberg movies. Especially with Indiana Jones.
What kind of films does Cosmos Pictures shoot?
Only the best, of course. The Adventures of Brave Dave. The character played by the golden boy, Randolfo Bertolino. This one here will be the 5th movie, and we're planning on 6 more.
6 more?
What happens in the Adventures of Brave Dave?
Adventures. Adventures in Alaska. Adventures in Russia. Adventures in the Wild West, in the jungle, in Arabia.
So around the world.
What happens on his adventure in Alaska?
He has to fight evil Eskimos. But in the end, he wins and gets the girl.
That's the wrong one. Hold up. Arabia, yep.
And what happens here in Arabia?
He comes face to face with evil Bedouins. But in the end, he wins and gets the girl.
That is so cliche.
The adventures of Brave Dave are a little
That would get
repetitive.
boring.
The winning formula.
And you're
Is it
sure the
really?
audience won't get tired of that?
You know a lot about reporting, but movies are another story.
Yes, they will tell you. You see how stuff going nowadays with all these movies that then came out and did terrible in theaters. Or so they say. I haven't seen none of them. Banquet in
We
Chicago.
met before the cruise, when I exposed the Chicago mob at the
The
cellar.
mob? I've never been anywhere with the mob.
Oh, sorry. I meant the celebration banquet.
Oh, banquet, right. You know, I go to so many events.
He was a part of the mob.
Do you remember Professor Sarcophagus?
You mean that the passenger who bumped into me on the cruise ship?
He disappeared in Egypt and
Ooh, I got some smoke in my
I'm
eye.
worried.
Stop worrying. That guy knows where he is. Wherever he is.
The sets.
You've built a truly incredible set. It looks like a real city.
An exact replica of the streets of Abu Din. We spared no expense.
Abu Din?
We were going to shoot there, but they're at war with desert bandits, I think.
Oh, nah, he's setting up something.
Thank you for your hospitality, but
What? Leaving us so soon?
I have to get to Aberdeen.
But you haven't told me how you got here yet.
Well, it's rather hard to believe, but it all started the day after we met on the cruise ship.
So you just gonna tell him
And
the
so
whole
you see,
story?
that's how I ended up on your film set.
What a story! Are the film rights for sale?
We're not sure how it ends yet. Too many loose ends. Could you show me how to get to Aberdeen?
Why would I tell him
If
about
only
everything else? He
I
already
fired the
sounded
local
suspicious.
guide, and no one on the set is from the area. But didn't the boat captain give you a map? Maybe you could go ask him for one.
I was lucky that merchant ship found me.
Strange crew, and it didn't make a port call.
What are you suggesting?
Call me suspicious, but did you go down to the ship's hold?
No,
No, but they told me they were transporting umbrellas.
you believe that?
Umbrellas in the desert? Curious to say the least.
That is true. Why would you believe that umbrellas in the desert? There's no streak of rain around.
What were those cigar boxes doing in a 1,000-year-old tomb?
Maybe mummies have a taste for good tobacco.
But what if they weren't ordinary cigarettes? Maybe they're hiding a secret.
Or maybe you were hallucinating. Pharaoh cigars. Absurd.
You know
He
what?
got that laugh. He
I'll
trying to
take
hide
your advice.
something.
I'll go back to the ship for a map.
That's the spirit. But be careful and don't trust anyone.
Unless it's every man for
We rowed
themselves.
back to the ship to ask the captain for a map to Abu Din. But there was nobody on board, except for the cook's cat. And, well, once again, Snowy couldn't help being Snowy. But thanks to him, I discovered a terrible truth down in the hold.
Dog got Snowy got to chase everything
Snowy,
in sight.
come back here! Snowy! Where are you?
It's kind of funny though,
Always
really.
chasing cats.
A white fur dog. Dang, they over there getting busy. A white fur dog and a black fur cat. Like, really? Okay, let's stop right there because they over there. I don't know what they doing. Fighting left and right. But we're going to end it here for today. And truly hope you had a good Actually, let me take these glasses off. They be reflecting. I truly do hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving, and I hope you was able to buy some on Black Friday, and I hope you enjoyed this video. From what I've seen, we got about 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half left, and then we'll be on to another one, another mystery / adventure / horror, you know, something is gonna come up, and I will be enjoyed to play it. But with that being said, for this video, I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you did, be sure to tap that like button and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, live safe, be well,